See, backing up the configuration that we have done is very important so that if something goes wrong with the operating system, if the router crashes, or when you want to change the new router, you no need to do all the configuration from the beginning. If you change a router to a new router, you can simply copy that backed up configuration into this new router. So in very less downtime, you will have your router up and running. You see? So less downtime. It's a very big advantage. Not only downtime, think about reconfiguring everything from zero level. The old router was there with you for 10 years. For 10 years, you might have done a lot of configuration. Now, you replicating those things to this new router will definitely take a lot of time. And sometimes we will miss a few things. Sometimes we will make mistake. So instead of that, in router one, I was working for 10 years. Time to time, I'm taking a backup. So when I'm going to replace this router with a new router, simple. I need to copy the backup. And this will be up and running with all the configuration which we did for 10 years. So backing up is really good. Not only we back up the running configuration, we can also have a backup of operating system so that if someone deletes the operating system intentionally or accidentally, we'll be able to recover. You can copy the operating system. Let us now see these things in action. Backup is our topic today. So we got a router and we got a port through which we are going to manage. You may do SSH telnet, and you also going to do backup. So here you go. We got a computer here. This computer is the management computer. I'm going to give an IP address like 10, 10, 10, 1, 255, 255, 255, 0. I no need a gateway for this because this is not going to be routed. I do not want anyone from outside to come in, and me going out is also not recommended. So I don't have a gateway. I just want to interact with the router. Why I need a gateway? It's a management computer, management PC. Line VTY 0, transport input telnet, and SSH. Okay, anyone can be named. In the real device, you can have both. And login using local service password. This is to encrypt the passwords. But cancelling this will not decrypt. We learned that in the previous class. User ID, user1, password. And then for the IP domain. For the SSH, we need to give domain name. Giving domain name as ABC. Crypto key generate RSA. Alright, so we have also enabled telnet. So there will be a second level verification. We need to enable that. Enable, if you say secret, the enabled password will be encrypted. You can also say enable password. The service password encryption command that you gave earlier will encrypt all the passwords, including this. But if you say enable secret, it will be more strong encryption. Enable secret ABC. And at last I want to give IP address to the interface. 10. Alright, so you can see this PC ping the router. Let's ping. It's going to ping. Yeah. So you need this reachability between the management PC if you want to manage. Now telnet. Okay, because this packet tracer supports anyone, telnet or SSH. You put SSH, so telnet service is tapped. SSH hyphen user on the target. Okay. SSH hyphen L means login. Username is user1. Target IP address is 10.10.10.10. Good. It's asking password. Password is user password. PASS1. Yeah. And this is ABC, right? Yeah. Okay, we are able to SSH. We do SSH now. We can do SSH. So likewise, you have done a lot of configuration for 10 years. You want to back it up so that if something goes wrong with the device, the router, if something goes wrong with the router, you can change the router and copy the backed up configuration and make the router up and running in less downtime, small downtime. So let's see how to do backup. To do backup, you need a software called TFTP, Trivial File Transfer Protocol Server, TFTP. It's a software that you need to install to this computer. That's all. Just install and open it. Open it means what? You just double click and open it. Then this becomes a TFTP server. But this is simulator, no? This has already got the TFTP server. You see TFTP. Let's use this TFTP server. I need to give the IP address the same subnet 10, 10, 10, maybe 9. 0. Again, there is no need for a gateway because these are all management devices. I'll not be going out. All right, let's try pinging from here. The server 10, 10, 10, 10. It's pinging. I have to check now the backup. If you see under the service, you have TFTP, and a lot of operating system already backed up. I would like to use a unique name so that you will know that the backup has been done. The backup file name, I want to give unique name. How about coupon? Coupon is a nice name. Let's go. I'm going to backup. The command is copy the. You can copy anything. See, I have said write to memory, which means my running configuration and startup configuration is same. So I can say copy startup configuration to TFTP. That's it. Now it is asking the IP address of the TFTP server, which is 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 9 I gave. And then it says, should I put the configuration in this name R1? No, I want coupon. KUPPAN. Alright, it says I have copied in very few seconds because we did not do much configuration. See, let's go and verify coupon here. Earlier coupon was not here. See, there was no coupon, but just refresh. See, coupon has come. Okay, if you say no, coupon was earlier there, let's then give Ram sum. Again, copy running configuration or startup configuration to TFTP. Address 10, 10, 10, 9. Ramsamy. Now let's go and see Ramsamy there. You see Ramsamy. So we learned how to backup the configuration that we have done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this router and bring another router, pretending as if, I have bought a new router. Done. Now, this new router, when you connect, you need to connect to the same interface name. Why? Because the backup file has got the management IP address 10.10.10.10 on F00. Right? So if you don't see F00, if the F00 is not active or not connected, if you are using some other interface name, then you need to open that backup file and change the name there, matching with this name here. Anyway, you cannot open this because it's in a simulator, but in the real world, you can open this coupon and chupan and edit that file in a notepad. This now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the interface up. Interface F0/0. This I have to bring it up and put some IP address. It need not to be 10.10.10.10. It can be 10.10.10.5 also. But when I finish copying the backup, you will find 10.10.10.10. This is temporary for communication. I'm using this. Next, I have to bring the interface up so that I can communicate. See, there's no host name, nothing. Just an IP address for communicating to the backup server is given. Let me check whether I'm able to reach the backup server 10.10.10.10.10.1. What's the address we have given here? I think 9. 9. Yeah, it's pinging. What about this computer's IP? See, this older session is still there. It should time out. Okay, it is timed out. IP config. Okay, 1. This also I should ping. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, it's pinging. Right now, if you try telnetting from this, you will not be allowed SSH. Earlier, we were able to do this because SSH was there configured, but in the new router, there is no configuration. Not only that, this IP address is also not available now with anyone. 10.10.10.10. For time being, we have given 5 there for communication. Okay, now how to copy the backed up file? Simple. Copy from TFTP. No, this time it's from will also always come in the beginning. Earlier we were copying from the routers, startup memory, startup config or running config to TFTP. So we put running first, followed by TFTP. But now we have to put TFTP first. Copy from TFTP to running. It's asking what is the remote host? 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, not 5, 9, 9. What is the file name? Copen. Is it right spelling? I used before. Copen. Copa. Kuppn, correct? All lowercase. Now, what about this destination file name? I want the default. It's okay. It says yes, we copied back. You see the host name changed immediately. Earlier it was router. Now it is route R1. This is the proof. But remember, you have copied to running configuration. If you type show startup, nothing will be there. Still the host name is the old name. There is no, still it is 5, and there is no line console, line VTY. But if you type show running, the host name is R1. You have the password for enable. You have the IP address as 10. ABCD is the domain name. And we have configured SSH. So the current IP address for this device is 10, not 5. It is already replaced. But according to startup, it is 5. Anyhow, before shutting down this device, you will say what? Copy running to startup. Now this is done. Fully recovered back to the early state. Now you can do SSH. It says open. Close my furnace. SSH-1 Y. Show IP interface brief 10 10 10 10. Okay. Show run. Do I have line with UI? Yes, I do. Transport input. Show user. There's no user. Okay, SSH will not work. You know why? SSH needs the key to be generated. That will not come in the backup. If it is telnet, it would have worked. But you saw the backup works, no? The copying back. So only the keys, they are generated fresh on every router. This is security. You cannot simply copy the security things to backup file. So if I want SSH, I have to do it again. I think the domain name is already there. I need to simply generate the key. That is not a big deal, you see. Domain name that we give is still there. But the key alone you need to regenerate. Crypto key generate RSA 1024. That's all. There is nothing more you need to do here. Only the keys you need to regenerate. Now look at this. It's asking password. Pass 1. You're in. ABC. Done. Let's go and check who has logged in. Show user. It says someone has done SSH from. Because it is SSH, it is not even showing location, and the username is user1. Okay. So we have learned how to take a backup of our backup of our configuration and bring back the configuration to the new router. It need not to be a new router. Even the old router, for some reason, you cleared all the configurations and now you are copying back the configurations from the backup server. What we are going to see next is taking backup of an operating system itself. Right? Do you have it? Any question on what we covered so far?
In what situation do we do this operating system
Hmm.
backup? Like replacing an existing device or
Hmm. Okay, so that is a good question. When I take a copy of operating system in a CD or in a folder, what is the reason? If you see Dell laptops, they come with one folder. That folder will contain all the drives and operating systems. Why you need that? Why they keep that? So that if your operating system crashes, you will call the customer care and they will say, okay, press this function button and these buttons. Some buttons they will say. And when you press, what happens? The control goes to that folder where the copy of operating system is kept and fixes this operating system which was running, which got crashed. When it gets fixed, now you're now back to normal. So keeping an operating system, a copy of it, is always good, recommended, so that if operating system crashes, there are a lot of chances for an operating system to get crashed. One may be a power cut and you didn't have proper UPS service. That's one chance where the operating system get crashed. The other, someone intentionally did it. Delete it. It's very easy to delete operating system C, for example. I'm going to delete from flash. That's all. I need to just put the file name. I don't know the file name. So what I'll do, show flash. This is the file name. This is the operating system. .bin file. I'm going to say delete from flash. This, no space. So some friend of you who likes you so much has done this in your office to put you in trouble. Now there is no operating system. There is no real operating system, and you do not know that your friend has deleted it. Because the router is functioning as normal. Okay, he deleted and he or she deleted and he just moved from there. You have no idea. Usually you don't restart your routers because routers they keep running night and day. But one day, for some reason, you want to reload. You reload, and the operating system is not loading. Booting process failed. You don't need to press any key. It automatically comes to roam on mode if there is no operating system. What will you do now? If you would have had a backup, you can now copy. But we didn't take backup. Now you have to start Googling. At last, you will find, okay, I need to go to a Cisco site now. Log in with a Cisco account. And when you try downloading the operating system, it says, no, your user ID don't have the privilege to download. Now you will escalate this to someone on top. They will have the privilege of downloading the operating system. Now they have to download and give it to you. And then only you can copy it. See how long process it is. In order to avoid this type of unnecessary steps, when you buy a new router, take a copy of the operating system so that you no need to go to Cisco site and download it when it goes bad, whenever it is needed. Did I answer your question?
Yes. So we can also download directly from Cisco
Not
site and
everyone's account.
we can,
You need to have that
okay,
the partnership account. If your
okay,
company has purchased devices from Cisco, then the one who purchased it would have given an email address. Only his email address will have the privilege. Her email address will have the privilege of downloading operating system. Not open for everyone. You need to be a customer. Yes.
okay. So I have one more question. So if we have a vulnerability in a existing software
Mm.
version, we do a image upgrade. Like
For that
we
also,
upgrade
same
to the,
step what we are going to do now for recovering the operating system. So that also you need a privilege account to download the newer version, the bug fixed version, the upgraded version. From Cisco only we have to download.
okay,
If you have a copy of the upgraded one, fixed one, the bug fixed, bug free one, then you need to follow the same steps that I'm going to show you, bringing back the operating system. Okay, so let's quickly do it. See, this can be done in two different ways, but though I say two different ways, both the ways are not applicable for all situation. Now, here is a situation where I have an operating system. Wait for a minute, please. Let me bring the backup configuration. Copy from TFTP to running 10.10.6. Source file name is Copen. Oh no, I did not give IP address to communicate. So this won't be successful, it will time out. So now we will provide an IP address first. Interface F00, IP address 10.10.10.2. As I said, this is just a temporary one. Now I'm going to copy the IP address is 10.10.10.6. Coupon. It will attempt for some time because first time we have not even pinged. It will try to do ARP and all. So it will take some time, but it will copy now. It's all because of ARP. No, it takes time. And also the switches need to come up. The main switch interfaces. Timed out again. Okay, let me try pinging 10, 10, 10, 6. Something wrong. Show IP interface brief. Okay, if 00 is good. Why is this coming? 10, 10, 10, 6. Why you are not being connected? Yes, it is connected. This is 10, 10, 10, 6, right? Oh, 9. It's not 6, it's 9. 9. Okay. Alright, not a problem. 9. Okay, now like we did earlier, copy TFTP running 10, 10, 10, 9. Source file name from there is copied. Copied. See, you can see the host name now, R1. Alright, so now the situation is someone has deleted or you have deleted like this, show flash. The reason for you deleting this is you want to make some space for the new operating system. You want to make some space for the new operating system to fit here. Sometimes you may not have sufficient space for a new operating system. You need to delete the older one. That's the reason you delete. When you delete, there won't be operating system, but still it will be running. You know why? The running configuration has got a copy of the operating system. Only when you reload, you will not be allowed to log in. Only when you reload. So you need a copy of an operating system so that you can copy it, meaning it can be upgraded version or whatever. You need some copy in the remote. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this name and here copy from the flash to TFTP. This is the source file from the flash that I want to copy. And what is the address of the remote device? The remote device address is 10, 10, 10, 9. And do you want the same name in the destination, means in the TFTP server? No, I want to give like Ccna OS dot backup dot bin. This is the name of the file that I wish to have. Now it is writing. The operating system is getting copied there. But still it has not started writing. If it starts writing, I'll see exclamatory mark. I think I gave the IP address wrong again. I have put 6, but I said 9, but my finger typed 6. Hmm. My finger is not listening to me. What can I do? Remote file ccna .os.backup. Sorry, the address 10.10.10.9. Okay, destination file, as I said, ccna.os.backup.bin. Yeah, this is a good sign. This is how it should be. So it means that it has copied. You can go and verify that here. Services TFTP. See, earlier there was no CCNA, but now you see that ccna.os.backup.bin. Now pretend that that is the upgraded version of operating system with which you want to upgrade this device. So what do? First you will delete what you have already. No space. You will delete the current one. Now if you see show flash, there is no operating system. And there are a lot of free space available now. But earlier it was not this long. See, earlier it was only starting with 3. But now after deleting the operating system, it is 6, 3. Okay, so you got space available. Assume that this file which we have, ccna.osa is the OS is the new operating system that you want to copy so that from the next reboot, the router will use the newer one. Simple. Whatever I am doing now here, it can be done on any router, not only this router. That copy can be from the TFTP server. You can copy to many routers. One operating system can be copied to many. So all that you need to do on all the routers, copy from the TFTP to flash. What's the IP address of the TFTP? 10.10.10.9. Source file name. I think I gave ccna.os.backup.bin. Is it right? Backup. Yes. CCNA. And it is asking, should I put the destination file also same name? Yes, no problem. See, it is copying back. Now, if you type show flash, you got the new operating system here. Right. Now I'm going to say write to memory and reload. It will reload with the newer operating system. See, it's decomposed. It is using the newer operating system, new operating system that we put in the flash. Okay, so I have showed you one scenario where I need the operating system maybe upgraded. There is another scenario, like as I said earlier, one of your good friend has deleted your operating system to put you in trouble. And unknowingly, you shut down the router, and when you restart the next day or the same day, it takes you to roam on mode. See, this time we did not go to roam on mode to recover. You are safe because you know I have deleted from flash and I need to put a new operating system before I shut down. But in the other scenario that I'm explaining, you don't know that your friend has deleted it. And you shut down, and when you try booting it up, it, it goes to roam on mode. Now you are in trouble actually, because there are a lot of things to be done now to go to the TFTP server and get the operating system. See, these commands will not work like copy TFTP from TFTP to flash. These commands are sophisticated commands are no more available for you because you are in roam on mode now. Not only that, your device don't have even an IP address to communicate because you are in roam on mode now. The operating system is gone. Where is the operating system? There is no IP address possible on any interface. So how are you going to copy the operating system to your flash from TFTP? It's slightly challenging, but not that big challenging. We'll see in the next class.